Okay, so it's the end of week 3. And we'll walk in from the driveway just because we've done that pretty much every time. So I did open up this a little bit more. Took some low-hanging branches out that were getting my truck. And the trail. Haven't done a lot with the trail coming in this weekend. I did open it up just a little bit here and there, like maybe right here. And you can see that stump is beat down. So I'm gonna have to clear this brush next time to get the mule through here, but here used to be a bunch of low-hanging branches coming off of this guy here. You can see I trimmed those off, so I've got headspace for the mule. They were kind of scratching my head every time I came through anyway, so they needed to go. This is going to have to get cleared out a little bit more to get the mule through here. But I'd say this trail is in pretty good shape, at least for foot traffic. You can see the triangle back there. That's my shelter. We'll see that in a minute. And here we are, coming up on camp. And here is camp. Fire pit maybe got developed a little bit. Never did use the tripods to hang chairs from, but they are great pack hangers. So I did that. Then we come around the corner, you'll see the newest addition. That is my new temporary / permanent shelter until I figure out what to do about an actual cabin someplace. The tree laying in front of it, that was right there. You can see the stump. That one had a bunch of widowmakers hanging out of it, and I didn't trust it, so I just took it down. Those may be the first logs for a wood mill if I get one of those. Either way, next week I'll have to hook onto those with the mule and move them someplace so they're not quite so in the way. Week 3 again here. This is the view of the kitchen, I guess it's becoming. The point of this video though is not that. I just wanted to show we have a new trail developing here. It goes between here. I need to clear this area out just a little bit. But as you come through here, you can see we got a trail off into the wilderness. This one's looking a little bit more rustic compared to the incoming trail. This one just kind of naturally developed on its own. I need firewood and stuff, and after a while I just decided I need to start clearing on it. Here we have something from a previous owner. It's a sheet of plywood with a strap of steel on it. I'm not sure. But this trail continues down here through this little thicket here. You can see I've got to do some clearing here. You can get through mostly unaccosted by the bushes, by the alders. To this blue flag here, and we got a split. And if we go up that way, it's a natural opening down there. I pulled some wood from down there, actually one down tree. It was an aspen. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to extend that. There's a water hole back there, so I'm thinking I might have to extend that a little bit further. But what I really did this time is I worked on this trail going back this way, because this here starts out as a natural, just kind of a trail. There's some game trails in here. And so I just started opening it up. I didn't do much here, but as you go down, you can see there's a trail marker there, the blue one. Right there. And you can see it goes off down this direction. See another trail marker down there. And that trail, if you follow it long enough, will go all the way to the northeast corner of the property line. So this is the split in the trail. If I came out of camp, this trail splits up this clearing. That one's the one that heads off to a little water hole. And then if we go this way, this is the one that I bushwhacked all the way to the northeast corner of the property. I did make it to the northeast corner, but I only cleared trail to the midpoint of the property. When I say cleared trail, you basically just cleared the brush out, so you can get through here without being completely accosted by the alders. But you can see the further you get from camp, the more rustic it becomes. So I don't know if you can kind of see the trail where it's churned up a little bit in the grass. The other thing I have is these blue markers, so I hope I can see those when the leaves finally come out. You can see there's a branch I whacked. Part of my mission on this walk today is to make sure I can find all my markers and maybe add a couple if I need them. Let's see, I beat down that log a little bit. So when I'm making these trails, I kind of follow the path of least resistance, but the path of least resistance is still a lot of work to get through here. So there's a place where, I don't know if you can see off in the distance, there's another blue flag. I'll probably cut through that brush eventually, but in the interest of just getting there, took this little detour. You can see I've got flags marking this all over the place. There's one there. There's one, I think you can see it. Right there. One in the distance. Knock the hell out of this log and stump to get through here. More as a trail marker than anything else, but so we keep on rocking this direction. This used to be an old game trail here. Well, it probably still is. But I'm not above using what nature has provided. After all, I am part of nature, am I not? Yep, it's getting pretty rustic back here. I can see where I'm going. There's a flag there. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's a little bit of churn in the leaves that I'm following, and that's kind of the trail. And come through here. This blue marker here marks the end of semi-civilized trail. However, this is the middle of the property, so I did go on. You can see I put a marker on that branch. And if you look off through the woods there, you can see a blue marker right there. And that continues on for all the way to the northeast corner of the property. But I literally cleared almost nothing. I just marked the trail. I can come back next time and take care of that. So this is the end of the trail. The northeast corner of my property, looking about southeast. So if I pan this way, so now we're about due south. So we'll pan into my property. Somewhere around here. I saw a stake once. I was checking it out to buy the place. But I've scoured this area. I can't find any stake. Could be just that I'm looking for a straight brown thing, a bunch of other straight brown things, and I just can't find it. In the snow, it stuck out like crazy, so maybe I'll find it eventually. Maybe I'll have to wait till next winter. Alright, so now we're looking due west, so that's approximately the property line. That is private land over there, and behind me is public land. Alright, more on week 3. So this is an example of uncivilized trail. You can see that I have been through here and I have done some clearing just so that I can get through here. Relatively easy, but you can see I got this one double marked here. It's pretty dense in here. We got all this deadfall stuff here. You can see I've axed all the way right there. There's my next marker. You can see another one up in the future. So there's one there. There's one there. Try to make it so I can see, 2 markers in front of myself. And then I move them around if it seems like I'm doing something silly. So you can see there's one there, and there's another one right there. So these markers are pretty close together too. And then I'm going to have to add another marker here because I can see this marker here, and there's 2 markers ahead. I can see them, but they're pretty faint, so I'm going to add one. So just wanted to show what uncivilized trail looks like. See you next time.